Wow, so I've been allowed to go live
On?
YouTube. Um,
Cool. Website?
Finally, so I guess I did something right with my attempts to go live. Um, Greetings and hello. I'm constantly in a mode of effective valor. Say what you will, those that know me. I have a special message that I've realized must come through YouTube, as TikTok is too filled with a banter that I'm not really about. TikTok's banter is very skin deep. I don't have this desire to be professional. I have a desire to be progressive, more appealing to those who really want to do something for this world, not necessarily continue to feed on the world that we are all slowly getting less understanding of. I want to bring our understanding up to a level of fair fighting through understanding, because there is something happening in our world, people, that is not right. And people are not even aware of it. Unfortunately, that is not good. Every single thing that I do have a tendency to study has to do with the activation of our human understanding and applying a more desirable life for those that come after us. We have nothing more left in this material world to do, parents or not. Our country experienced this extreme tragedy in the early 60s. I didn't understand just how much of a tragedy that it was until recently, upon acquiring a book that has been blowing my mind, The Burden and the Glory. What's the burden, you say? Slavery. Oh. The burden and the glory.
What?
The hot water in that bucket, if you could put it right up. I did that for the pieces of dog. You know what I mean?
Milk?
I have seen.
Yeah.
Mothering.
Mothering. Why are you looking at me like that? When you say mothering.
Um. Mm, because mothering is important, just like fathering,
Mothering is important.
just as much as fathering is.
Mothering to whom is what I would ask that, because mothering from my point of view was not very.
I know, I know, I know, I know. Which brings me to my pleasured subject at hand.
Leisure subject at hand.
I was wondering if you could unpackage those batteries and on the table and put them in my keyboard.
And the keyboard, the plug didn't work.
No, baby, it hasn't worked at all.
I plugged it in when I first put it right there and it turned on.
The batteries.
The batteries were in there. I thought the batteries were out of it.
No, baby.
So if I plugged it in right now, it wouldn't work.
Mm,
That's odd.
there's batteries in there now if you want to try when you take them out. It's because the port that is the one that has had problems. Mm. Wow. What did you say?
So this thing takes 8 batteries? Goddamn.
6. It takes 6. Well, I just like to jump into things I've noticed. And I'm going to go live with this 30 minutes. Might as well say the 30-minute time is the perfect time. It is. And getting to know me on the zero, because I have no viewers as of yet. But I have my partner in conversational upliftment and other things too, Salvador Villa. I have a metaphysical habit in this house on Modoc that I've called the House of Sound. It's been a very lovely way of accounting for some of the things here. You know what I mean? Life in Fresno has to stay squeaky because my theater demands my desire to see theater therapy open up. I will see that in this lifetime, even though I feel like some days I might not, but I have those brighter visions in my mind, and the ones in my heart tend to be the ones that work. Not so much the ones in my mind, the ones in my heart. But it's been slow. There's a lot of things that have to work out when you work on the fly, because sometimes a lot of your work goes to the proverbial drain. What we're draining half the time is time and great faces and experiences. This is what the professional world has on the untrained world. Methods that work under a time demand. they usually are more complete. But it's the work that is mysterious, the one where you don't exactly know where they're coming from, but they have viability that outweighs the production of the professionals, because sometimes you're left to see that they just produce a lot of nothing. And that would be disappointing, I think, if I was one of them. But at the same time, sometimes what you think is disappointing for one person is absolutely pleasurable for another. This is what I think our world should remember on moments when we don't understand someone, but we see them regularly. I don't know. I tend to just let the character that is most frequent have the bone. But anytime I feel judgmental, I tend to just snuff out that candle. It usually doesn't work well because you offend someone along the way, being that judgmental soul without a body or with the body. Judgment isn't our job in our two-leg position. Four-leggers, they don't judge, they attack. Um, what did you find? See, it didn't work. Huh?
I didn't try it. I just put batteries in, like you said.
Oh, you didn't try the cord? I thought you were curious.
I was, but I was just gonna go with what you said. You said it plugged in work, so
Okay, no.
I believe you.
That's good. That's good. I can't wait to see you do those things in other areas.
Me too.
Oh, you too. Well, you have more control to do so. Bitch, Buddha, no. Buddha cat is attacking. Like I said, they don't judge, they attack.
They judge.
They don't judge, they attack. Kitty, 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 kitty. This is my machine gun. Booyah, round. Hello, Kakashamani. What do you want me to go? Tear gas.
Tear eyes.
Tear gassing it up.
That's horrible.
Yeah, she's got some tear gas, that's for sure. Tear gassing it up for Sheezy. Now, I had at one point, I delivered it from San Diego, a leash, a red one. Oh, and see, I found at all costs this one, and am prepared to go on a walk with you. Uh, if you don't stop, I'm gonna bust your little kitty pop. Yeah, I have to bust her kitty pop a couple times a day. But yeah, this is live at Cream Dairy's residence. I don't have watchers. I have zero. So I still have to go through as if it was the real take. When I had a bunch of watchers, I still think there's something watching.
There is.
It's just what it is. I'm a little bit. I think it's the Archon.
I think it's AI.
It's archonic. Buddha, and what are you doing?
Page is where to put us on the social feed.
What'd you do? Huh? Put it on what?
No, I'm saying I think it's the AI, like a program,
Hmm.
and it's always watching. It watches us, and it decides where our video will be put, or placed at. How it always does the suggestive thinking. Like we're talking about something, the next thing you know, it's on your phone, that kind of stuff. And that's what I think is constantly watching. It's the AI program now.
The one that categorizes. Stop it, Buddha.
Well, the first one, whichever one was the first one that is the one that's controlling them all still. AI won't give up its control.
Attitude toward business. I'll just finish the duration of what I intended, and then we can go on a walk. So that gives you time to
What?
ready yourself.
Ready?
Yes,
What way must I get ready?
we have worked to establish the responsible view that we take of our role in the economy. And I do not think the record of our decisions taken in totality has been one to suggest that we are not responsive to the problems of business. I will point out, I will point to our efforts in the field of inflation, to the balance of payments, to the transportation policy. For example, recently enunciated as tenders of this concern. I expect to be able to point soon to some more realistic income tax guidelines on the depreciable lives of business assets and to the 8% tax credit for investment in equipment and machinery, which has been proposed and is now being considered by the Senate. I do not regard the rigorous enforcement of the antitrust laws, for example, to be anti business. These statutes, most of which have a long historic past antedating the life of the Chamber of Commerce, are based on the basic premise that a private enterprise system must be truly competitive if it is to realize its full potential. And it is natural in these important basic industries in which one or two companies may control over 50% of the total national production. And the government should be concerned that the realities of competition exist, as well as their appearance. But this is the interest of business, and you know quite well that nearly every action taken by this government and by previous administrations in the field of antitrust actions or actions by the Federal Trade Commission have been based upon complaints brought by businessmen themselves. This is in the interest, therefore, of business as well as the general public. When I talk of the public interest in these matters, I am not using a rhetorical phrase. It costs the United States $3 million a year to maintain our troops and our defense establishment and security commitments abroad. If the balance of trade is not sufficiently in our favor to finance this burden, we have two alternatives: one, to lose gold, as we have been doing, and two, to begin to withdraw our security commitments. This is the heart of the issue which has occupied the attention of so many of us in recent months. In our effort to persuade the steel union to accept a non inflationary wage agreement and to persuade the steel companies to make every effort to maintain price stability in the competitive contest for world markets upon which the balance of payments depends. Our record since the end of the Korean War has not been wholly satisfactory. I am sure to any of the 11%, while average export prices in the common market held steady, there were significant wage raises during this period. As we know, indeed, our wage levels is the large manufacturing industries rose 30% in the United States. but they rose 58% in some period in France and Germany. But their output per man hour increased sufficiently so that their cost per unit of output rose less than ours. During this period, our gold stocks declined by 5.5 billion and the short-term dollar claims of foreigners a potential call on our gold stock rose by an equal amount, 11 billion in the past few years. I do not mean to say that we have priced ourselves out of world markets. Our merchandise exports of 20 billion testify that we have not, and our comparative price performance has improved in the last 2 or 3 years. But if we are to stem the gold outflow, which we must by one means or another, eliminate the deficit in our balance of payments and continue, as I believe we must, to discharge our far-flung international obligations. We must avoid inflation, modernize American industry, and improve our relative position in the world markets. Never in the 50-year history of Chamber of Commerce has its dedication to a rigorous economy been more in the national international interest than it is today. This administration, I assume, you shares your concern that the cost profit squeeze on American business. We want prosperity, and in free enterprise system, there can be no prosperity without profit. We want a growing economy, and there can be growth without the investment that is inspired and financed by profit. Myths respecting American government. Mythology distracts us everywhere, in government as in business, in politics as in economics, in foreign affairs as in domestic policy. But today I want particularly to consider the myth and the reality in our national economy. In recent months, many have been come to feel, as I do, that the dialogue between the parties between business and government is clogged by illusion and platitude and fails to reflect the true realities of contemporary American society. I speak of these matters here at Yale because of the self evident truth that a great university is always enlisted and against the spread of the illusion on the side of reality. No one has said it more clearly than your President Griswold. Liberal learning is both a safeguard against false ideas of freedom and a source of true ones. Your role as university men, whatever your calling, will be to increase each new generation's grasp of its new duties. There are three great areas of our domestic affairs in which today there is a danger that illusion may prevent effective action. They are first, the question of the size and shape of government responsibilities. Second, the question of public fiscal policy and fiscal. And third, the matter of confidence, business confidence or public confidence, or simply confidence in America. Oh my God. Yay. God, are you doing? I see you. Is that true? Indelibly cute, dangerous, not haughty, but she may, by the time she's 80, still have a body. Oh, I see it from Fresno. Yes, the place next to the salad bowl. Oh, she's indelibly dangerous, although she's never fought with her fists or her tits. Hey, I'm not a fighter like that, but I sure know how to yap, yap, yap. Oh my God, America, let me help you. America, let me help you. Oh, please. I'm never gonna get on my knees, but America, you need me. And someday soon, I... America, where are you? I'll get ya. Damn it, I'll get ya. America, America, I'm coming for you, baby. Yeah, America, America, whether you're working or not, professional or not, let me help you. Just a good Samaritan is what I am. A little bit more than that might be expensive, America. But let's face it, we're good at not knowing where the money comes from. Let me help you once more, as I did before. The angel of justice that I may be disguising myself as. Oh, America. Hi. Still got the zero lookers. But America needs help badly. YouTube studio, check. TikTok, check. Well, I guess you could technically say there's one more base I have to cover, and that could be Facebook, and that's a flip of a boop, and she'll be done. But let me get my hard lines on first, which is YouTube and TikTok. And ultimately, my vaudeville show. America needs help. America needs help. How are we gonna get that help, baby? We don't want the kids to get hurt. No. Oh, so far flung that we are. Get yourself down. Let us take this question of the size and shape. There are three great areas, and it's the confidence. I want to talk about all three, and I want to talk about them carefully and dispassionately. Oh. And I emphasize that I am concerned here not with political debate, but with finding ways to separate false problems from real ones. Tell me about it. Let us take first the question of the size and shape of government. The myth here is the government is big and bad and steadily getting bigger and worse. Obviously, this myth has some excuse for existence. It is true that the recent history, each new administration has spent much more money than its predecessor. Thus, President Roosevelt outspent President Hoover with allowances for the special case of the Second World War. President Truman outspent President Roosevelt just to prove that this was not a partisan matter. President Eisenhower outspent President Truman by the handsome figure of 182 billion. It is even possible something of this trend may continue, but does it follow that big government is growing relatively bigger? It does not, for the fact that it has, the last 15 years, the federal government, and also the federal debt, and also the federal bureaucracy has grown less rapidly than the economy as a whole. If we leave defense and space expenditures aside, the federal government, since the Second World War, has expanded less than any other major sector of our national life. You have the.
Oh, what? My bad.
Oh, and so the truth about big government, truthfully, less than higher education and very much less than the noise about big government. The truth about big government is the truth about any other great activity. It is complex. Certainly, it is true that size brings dangers, but it also true that size can only bring benefits. Here at Yale, which has contributed to so much to our national progress in science and medicine. Oh, Yale. It may be proper for me to mention one great and little noticed expansion of government, which has brought strength to our whole society: the new role of federal government. As the major patron of research in science and in medicine, few people realized in 1961, in support of all university research in science and medicine, $3 out of every four came from the federal government. I need hardly point out that this has taken place without undue enlargement of government control, that American scientists remain second to none in independence and their individualism. Next, let us turn to the problem of our fiscal policy. Here, the myths are legion and the truth hard to find. Fiscal, would you be a doll and look that up?
Look at what?
Fiscal.
Fiscal?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff in the room. Fiscal. Alexa, what is fiscal?
According to Wikipedia,
What
a
is that
pistol is a
outside?
type of handgun, characterized by a barrel with an integral chamber. The word pistol derives from the Middle French pistolet, meaning a small gun or knife, and first appeared in the English language circa
Shut up!
1570 when early handguns were produced in Europe.
Okay, Google, turn your volume down 2 or 3 notches. Okay, Alexa, turn your volume down 2 or 3 notches.
What?
I called her Google, but whatever you asked her, she needs to say it again.
Repeat. Hey, Alexa, repeat that. What is fiscal?
According to Wikipedia, a pistol is a type of handgun, characterized by
Alexa.
a barrel.
She's a little dumb.
Fiscal.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
FISCAL.
FISCAL.
CAL.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Shut up!
Fiscal. What does it mean? What's the meaning of fiscal?
Shut up! Let her badass in so she can get into her stupid bed.
In a bed or a cage?
Probably the cage. Oh.
Get in. Shut up.
The delay. There are myths also about public debt. It is widely supposed that this debt is growing at a dangerously rapid rate.
What delay?
The one from YouTube to yours, from mine to yours.
Oh, there's somebody watching.
You. Not anymore.
What's that? There's no watchers?
No, you were on there, but it says 0 now.
I haven't did nothing. I'm still watching.
It says 0.
I'm still watching.
I don't know.
You look good.
Well, this was a test run. And I'm just going for the long haul because that's what I'm about. And finally, I come to the problem of confidence. Confidence is a matter of myth and also a matter of truth. And this time, let me take the truth of the matter first. It is true and of high importance that the prosperity of this country depends on assurance that all major elements within it will live up to their responsibilities. If business were to neglect its obligations to the public, if labor were blind to all public responsibility, above all, if government were to abandon its obvious and statutory duty of watchful concern for our economic health, if any of these things should happen, then confidence might well be weakened and danger of stagnation would increase. This is the true issue of confidence. But there is also the false issue. And its simplest form is the assertion that any and all unfavorable turns of the speculative wheel, however temporary and however plainly speculative in character, are the result, and I quote, lack of confidence in the national administration. This, I must tell you, while comforting, is not wholly true. Worse, it obscures the reality, which is also simple. This solid ground of mutual confidence is the necessary partnership of government with all the sectors of our society in the steady quest for economic progress. Corporate plans are not based on a political confidence in party leaders, but on an economic confidence in the nation's ability to invest and produce and consume. Business had full confidence in the administration in power, 1929, 1954, 1958, and 1960. But this was not enough to prevent recession when business lacked full confidence in the economy. What matters is the capacity of the nation as a whole to deal with its economic problems and its opportunities. We need more of the opportunities. The stereotypes I have been discussing distract our attention and divide our effort. These stereotypes do our nation a disservice, not just because they are exhausted and irrelevant, but above all because they are misleading, because they stand in the way of the solution of hard and complicated facts. It is not new that past debts should obscure present realities, but the damage of such a false dialogue is greater today than ever before, simply because today the safety of all the world, the very future of freedom, depends as never before upon the sensible and clear headed management of the domestic affairs of the United States. Avoiding the deficit of stagnation. Economic Club of New York, December 14th, 1962. Our true choice is not between tax reduction, on the other hand, and the avoidance of large federal deficits on the other. Our true choice is not between tax reduction, on the one hand, and the avoidance of large federal deficits on the other. It is increasingly clear that no matter what party is in power, so long as our national security needs keep rising, an economy hampered by restrictive tax rates will never produce enough revenue to balance our budget. Just as it will never produce enough jobs or enough profits, surely the lessons of the last decade is the budget deficits are caused by not by wild-eyed spenders, but by slow economic growth and periodic recessions. And new recessions would break all deficit records. In short, it is a paradoxical truth that tax rates are too high today and tax revenues too low. And the soundest way to raise revenue in the long run is to cut rates now. The experience of a number of European countries has borne this out. This country's own experience in tax reduction in 1954 has borne this out. And the reason is that only full employment can balance the budget, and tax reduction can pave the way to full employment. The purpose of cutting taxes now is not to incur a budget deficit, but to achieve the more prosperous, expanding economy which will bring a budget surplus. I repeat, our practical choice is not between tax cut deficit and budgetary surplus. It is between two kinds of deficits: a chronic deficit of inertia as the unwanted result of inadequate revenues, and a restricted economy or a temporary deficit of transition resulting from a tax cut designed to boost the economy. Increase tax revenue and achieve, and believe this can be done, a future budget surplus. The first type of deficit is a sign of waste and weakness. The second reflects an investment in the future. Nevertheless, as Chairman Mills of the House Ways and Means Committee, the House Ways and Means, the House Ways and Means Committee, the House Ways and Means the House Ways, Means, and Committee. You pointed out, okay, House Ways and Means. House Ways and Means. Yeah, the House Ways and Means. Committee. Yeah, that's a committee, the House Ways and Means. I need to go walk. I'm sick of You don't hear that?
That was next door.
Oh, I don't know what I heard then.
What did you hear?
No, it's not important. It obviously wasn't. I didn't think it was them.
I think it was. I think it was them. Could have been somebody else.
It sounded like T to me. It's those things that I'm sure. In fact, it's those things I often wonder what my decisions truly should be when people come knocking. But knowing the story of the old wolf and the grandma tells me a lot about the way you get clear, the way you get safe, the way you get to victory. It has been, the fiscal world is fake. The dead man's hand does live in the little boy's body. That dead man that lives in them kids needs to be handled. It's a man and it's a woman. That dead man's hand. That feminine friend that assists the hand. I don't live in palsy ways. No. There's no money for me in living palsy ways. My money is going to be aged. Everything that I see now is just imperative for me to continue my sway over this conversation, because this is my order, this is my appeal, this is everything that I've lived for with you through the family force. The family unit is very fertile for business plans. And the most beautiful things that I can see are because of my choice to be a productive enterprise in this idea of the triangle marriage. It started off very raw, yes, but I've matured. Some of these things are definitely pillow talks with big business because they don't go around saying much. But I guess that a family, an original company charge can end up on their paperwork because of a family guest, migrant to the town, And the way that I penetrate their business with my need and then their requirement to fill it is all universal babble, baby, called and summoned down by yours truly. As I draw down the moon every day, I will wait on the other side of it. But my Heaven's Gate tells you you should just let it swing right open. If Heaven's Gate were to hit you in the forehead, at least you wake up and know where you are. But that's just my little joke with the one upstairs because I've got so much to give in a world just next door, just outside this house. When you get your attitude together, because your attitude is going to be fitting perfectly in some of these remarks when you don't come through with the man from, oh God, Martin Lawrence, the little kid knocking at the door. Martin the show, the one where he's a short little kid with a snotty nose, always talking shit. There's an aptitude between you and I that I'm going to dry eraser board this world with. Yes. My little blackboard is seriously just a powder bed. Instead of using a chalkboard, I use the powder bed, okay? Every bit of my particle in my life is animated with the juice that my sassy talk comes from. So little girls put pies on boys' heads when they don't want to say the things that they know they're sweet on. Well, that's why a little girl will smash a pie on top of a little boy's head because he doesn't know how to say the things that he's sweet on when it comes to the romance of man and woman. Starting off in little sandboxes. Ready, set, go. And I know. This is definitely, for me, it's scary, okay? Because this is the popping, and usually everybody's gotten off. But hotter revelations, something of a nature that's so vogue. I found it with you. But guess what? It has so many horses' asses for us to be. Sometimes you, sometimes me. I know I said I wanted to find that costume. Now make it a need. I make the need. You're supposed to punch the bread already. If ever there was a partner in some bodacious crime that's going to be the saving of this world, I guess criminals couldn't believe. I guess tough guys in our time, they got broken hearts, so they don't know how to make their life be the shine in the show, even if they were acting like that their whole life and it wasn't. They rather get mad and punch buggy me to death. I think that's what I suffer from, this disease amongst the men in today. My millennials, it's kind of like sultry losers. They rather be the sultry loser, the one that uh, dies at his birthday. You die at your celebration day. Or super. But anyhow, that's more what I say. It's very, very. I said theater therapy for a reason. I've lent all the hints, and it's more like my show will continue to go on, but the Tasmanian devil that I feel has hit based on bad Jeopardy. Yes, Jeopardy is what we've been doing to one another, and I don't put nothing in jeopardy. I tend to be Stickler's mom.
Not Stifler's mom.
Stickler's mothering.
You know who Stifler's mom is?
I don't like Stifler. I like Stickler.
Yeah, but do you know who Stifler's mom is?
That funny lady.
What funny lady?
She was a funny lady from American Pie.
Stifler's mom.
Uh-huh.
So you do know.
But I'm Stickler, okay?
Sticker?
Stickler.
Not sticker?
It's a stickler for me. Stifler was his name? That's too much. So these mercantile.
That was his last name. Stifler Law.
Oh my God. Tax reduction must be accompanied, in his words, by increased control of the rises in expenditures. During the past, domestic civilian expenditures in the national government have risen at average rate 7.5. Farmers and farm life. This book has some. It's there's a feeling about it that's Kennedy. Oh my God! Like I don't know what's. I think it's for those that have an understanding of the divine realm. Those are utilization of our farm abundance for the benefit of needy people at home and abroad. Urban dwellers, however, regarded in high cost of the national program, handling crop surpluses, but preserve the hard-won the farmers who for generations had suffered great adversaries unaided were anxious to preserve the hard-won protections they had first received under Franklin D. Roosevelt under urban dwellers. However, regarded the high cost of the national program and the heavy waste in handling crop surplus with a jaundiced eye. No president had succeeded in dealing with the cultural situation to the general satisfaction of the country. The message here given embraces all of the Mr. Kennedy's main proposals except those relating to the expanded utilization of our farm abundance for the benefit of people at home, and no area of national policy was more sensitive than the agricultural sector. Okay, yeah. The success of the principles also calls for affirmative vote. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 How shall we keep our manpower employed? What is that? That's very strange how they're so obsessed with that. Manpower, like why are they so obsessed with keeping people working? Like the urgency of tax reduction. We have helped capital, not soaked it. I want another cupcake, mister. But I found that little. It's cold.
I'm feeling a little cold today.
Buddha, I know you're feeling cold because you're over here rubbing your booty on me. Pardon me. I need to walk. Come on, I need to walk before it gets back to be dark. I don't want to not. I'm sick of it. I need to get out today with you because I don't know why. Uh-oh.
What?
Oh no, that is mine. Hello. Oh, I hadn't seen it.
Whenever you're ready.
Take this away. Oh, we need WD-40 for that.
I know.
My grandma's door. Oh, can you help me? It's stuck. Pull it out. Now you can grab it. Cool. There we go.
Nope.
Oh my God. Everything's turned on the laundry, right?
What?
It's already poured.
Yeah, the laundry's been off since a little while ago. Since the last time when I went out.
Good, peak hours.
Huh?
It's peak hours now.
Yeah. I was paying attention to that.
There needs to be a sign. Oh,
We can make a sign.
that's like really imperative if all these people are back.
The what?
It's imperative because all people.
Yeah, but you know, Bones is the only one that's really been watching it. He already knows about peak hours. I mean,
It's just.
but it's still
For
good.
me, I forget when somebody asks me to drive.
I know. I'm just saying we could still put a sign up. There's no problem with the sign. And people could say they saw the sign.
Yeah, this is bad. I don't know how this happened this way. It's that stupid bastard that's.
Huh?
Over here. I don't like this at all.
I can't hear you. What?
I can figure something out, so. I want it to be locked. Because I don't like to get hot flash through here. But if there's a hole on the other side, which there is, you can just put something through and lash it on the other side. Something, I have to have something.
Well, that's what I was
That's friendship.
I was trying to tell you.
So I'm just saying that. I don't know. Where? Because I was just making myself. You're gonna put something there eventually?
What were you saying? I needed to do what else?
Can you go on there? Because I was like, we're gonna put something stronger there, right? Like,
Well, yeah, I was intending on making a key, which would have been, strong enough not to be tampered with, but that is temporarily fixed for now.
okay.
Well, that metal key.
Good. Now you know. I had to oh. Johnson, you asshole. Johnson, what makes you think you can just take my seat like that, you asshole?
What's up?
So,
I need the address to the other house. Not right now, but
yeah.
they just ask me questions like how I'm doing, what I'm doing. I just said I'm at the other house. I'm falling asleep, bro. I'm nodding out when I was talking to her, nigga. I nodded out.
You're fucking. Why would
He's like, you tired? I'm tired. He's like, what do you do? I go, I work. Well, I'm doing that. I said I'm doing things right now, but it's like tiring. So he did it. I go, yeah, clean the house, yard, dishes, everything. Going back and forth. You mean?
Yeah.
I told him he let me use a scooter, so I'm helping over there at his wife's house, and I'm helping out at his girlfriend's house. And she was just like, what? I go, yeah. So, but yeah, they're helping me out. So, because I want to give him this address right here, so I told him, yeah, I'm not. I'll give him the other address. Yeah.
You don't want to mention that so much because
But
the wife and the girlfriend.
well, they asked me like, how you gonna be working, what job? And I told me I'm gonna be staying somewhere else. Cause they go, who's your friend? I told him Sal. But I mean, I'm gonna say the ex and the ex-wife and the girlfriend.
That's more what it is.
Yeah. Oh, it is? Okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
they
never
don't-
say wife, huh? You never say wife, you always say Sasha. I just say wife and girl.
I always call her by her name. I never say.
That's what I say. I tell them.
I just, the conservative people that Fresno is. That's why I say he needs to take care of what he has to take care of because these people, you don't know how they can have access to. What do you think? What do I mean? Like, if they want to know, like, about me, like, it's not that hard for them to find out. Like, not that I don't have a record.
Yeah, but
I'm
you can
just
just look
saying-
on Google and that's what I should put out there.
Well, I
Someone
have-
show me. Someone show
I
me.
got other things that where I could like it goes into in depth. Like I signed up for like the Truth Finder thing. It tells you like all of their whole history.
See?
Whatever
That's
it
background
is.
checks, huh?
Yeah, it does background
That's how they
checks,
do
does
it.
everything.
It doesn't say very much. It's very vague.
It says
Yeah, some
That's it.
stuff. Yeah. No.
Like what? How does it say it?
it gives me a list and a time frame of when and how, like what could have been and possibilities.
a lawnmower guy out
Oh, Gerald,
there. Yeah.
the lawnmower guy.
I was gonna try to cut my beans grass, but nah, I think I'll go do it. That's my first time talking to my BM since he kicked me out.
Did you guys get along?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her brother
What happened to their tire?
Huh?
What happened to their car?
Oh, Mariah, she had a flat tire at her other work, and San Pablo, like on Belmont, and they had the same machine that you did, but it's gray. And she aired it up, yeah. And she got it, and she aired it up, and it got aired up, and then we just went to a tire shop around the
So they
corner.
just got a flat.
It had a screw in it.
Oh, okay.
So then he just did
That's
$80 for another
Huh?
tire. $80 for a used tire. I think it was used.
$80 for a used tire.
Yeah, I remember
What kind of tire was
$25. I don't know. For a Chrysler, Chrysler 200.
The fuck?
The new one?
$80 a tire.
$80.
Brand new.
A little brand new, not brand new, but it was like kind of brand new.
I can understand if it was brand new.
Yeah, me too, but yeah.
used?
So we just did that, and then I was trying to get it to where like I'll just take the car to the program, and after that I'll drop it off at Mariah's, and my being was like, nah, oh hell no. I was like, all right, so we just drove it home, and then from there she took me to the thing, and as she dropped it off, she's gonna go to work. So that's what I think my signal there by myself right now. Mariah's at work.
You're still on live?
Oh shit.
Oh yeah, it was.
No, it's because I'm still watching. Because I have it on the little sub camera.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Well.
Some kind of confirmation, so.
What happened to the other ones? What? The white
I
ones?
think I let someone use them.
Oh, I had those
I
rare.
remember you still got the red ones?
Of course.
Alright. I don't really use those. I just
Oh, you want to use them? You can use
nah.
them.
I don't use them. I don't use them. I read your speaker.
She said you got my speaker.
Nah, I got that speaker. Now these two?
Yeah, I got those two.
I feel you need in case I gotta work and I gotta move around the house. The radio can't follow me all the way around. I hate that.
I know music is.
Yeah, I love music. I like it.
I love to dance.
Thursday, you gotta throw the trash out.
That's what today's
Mhm.
Thursday.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Throw
The trash goes
Want
out.
to throw that blue one out here that's on the side?
Yeah,
What's
it's
in
full,
there?
right? Yeah,
Fuck
you
it
gotta
out.
get it out.
I'm gonna take that out. What's up with your friend? D?
Oh, I haven't seen her. She wasn't here on the. I haven't seen her since the morning with you.
She's supposed to have a friend with the truck, huh?
Oh yeah, the gay guy. Well, yesterday I was gonna get it for today to take me there and then do that, but she said I can't use it like that. I can use it like to go do something and then forget to bring it back. So I said I'll get it for tomorrow, then so I could take that stuff, put the stuff away.
Yeah.
I'll do that. She's like, all right, let him know. I told you. I told you to let him know by Thursday. So I mean, I have to remind you. I told her. So I should do. I think she was gonna bring brushes and stuff like that too.
What's this?
Oh, with my phone out there. Yeah.
It was outside.
Yeah, I was trying to dry it. It said it's still. If I still dry it, it might work.
That's the one that you should. If you're doing that, you should have just left it in sand. I mean, in the rice.
So, but they said the blow dryer will work.
The rice does it the best because the rice does it without anything else because the rice absorbs the water, so it just slowly, like any type of moisture, anything, it'll get taken out no matter what.
So I don't know if I was gonna try to I need to get another phone that I could put the SD.
That's the second one you dropped in the water.
No, the first one.
Oh,
But I need to find out if I need another prepaid phone so I could put the SIM card in there. Or I might just try to think I have to. It's under Selena's name, so I think I might have to have her go and see if they could change this number to the other phone. So I could have the same number because majority of the people have it at POs and shit like that.
yeah. That's a smart one to have.
But like it's $45 this prepaid phone, but like I said, the quicker one is $25 a month, so with unlimited everything. So Selena got that one plan, and Selena owed her money for the rent, so she didn't pay her money, instead she gave her that phone. Like basically another bill.
She gave her another bill.
Yeah, but she D said she could have got a fucking free phone if she wanted to, like, cause she had cricket or something like that. So or she had another one, so she could have got it. She seen how I was trying to get another line, so she just said, "Hey, you want this? You gotta pay
That's the one right there.
Huh?
That one or that one?
this one." So this
That's-
cricket.
Yeah, it's not a government phone.
No.
That's
No,
good.
so I can do the, but the reading and all that, I could do it because the one that you had, I couldn't do it.
Oh, you mean the NFC?
That where you could.
Yeah,
use
it's not.
this.
It doesn't matter about the carrier. It's the phone.
No, it's a carrier sometimes.
You know the phone.
The
mainly.
phone?
Yeah, it has. They have to have that NFC.
Yeah.
Because that makes it. That means it's compatible. Like this one doesn't have the fucking stupid thing.
Oh no, oh that sucks.
I know. That's why like I don't have it at all on there. But I'm like, sorry, people. But
That's all. That's all. I guess. I thought this one would be cool. I guess. I just gotta update the number. I guess.
yeah, which is a pain in the ass for the most part. But
Yeah, just getting the numbers to like my PO and other places. I need them to have my number.
this is true. This is true.
I'm gonna go see what's going on in the back. Nobody's back
Okay.
there, but
Yeah, it's quiet back there.
it's quiet now.
It's not. It's quiet up here too.
Where are these?
What?
Oh, little yellow roses, yellow flowers.
Oh, those are yeah, I gotta get them out of there.
Okay, I said they were sweet.
No, they're the marigold.
I didn't know what I was. Oh, you need a vase?
Yeah, no, I had bases. Where's Johnson's ass? I just have the damn scissors over here. Have you seen the scissors? They smell so good. Johnson, I see you out there. I see you out there, Johnson.
What, in the backyard?
Yeah. Would you get anything down for the lease? I'm ready. We can go. Can you bring that torch?
I have 2 of them. 3 maybe?
Oh, cool.
Be right back, huh? We'll go for a little walk. Walk. Where you put those flowers at roses? The what? Those roses, the flowers that are right here. Oh, she hasn't. Oh, did you want the vase? Yeah, yeah. I got a jar and this. Well, people going that way. Towards the church. I'm not sure. I'll probably put it to let's say pad. Which way did you want to walk? There. We're going that way. We're going that way. Yeah. Straight down the current all the way to Crystal and then back. I think I done started. I'm good. Me?
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. No. I needed a bigger base. Those are big. Yeah, I don't know. I just did something else with them because I thought I had a bigger one, but I didn't find it. So I did that. I'm gonna cut them off. So
Okay. All right. I'm good.
thank you, Rose.
All right. Oh, that worked for nothing. think I'm good. I'm at a dog too. I get some later. I'm gonna really give me some.
I'm gonna get some more food.
But we're kind of yeah, like 10 bucks or 15 bucks.
Yeah,
right now.
sure. We got it.
You had the key, right?
Yeah, the keys, right?
No, leave it open. I'll be right here. I'll
No, we're gonna take the keys, but
I'll be right here.
The keys are.
Hey, Sal. Claire, your scooter is the one with the blue or the red? Okay, Sal's is the red one.
Yeah.
what'd you do?
And my hand right here.
Oh. Did you left the top part open? And then you go like that. Where the cups are. When you just stand up, you just drag your head. What?
What is it? Go back there, come in! If it's too close, get the fuck out of here! Okay. Hella bright. Anybody come back there? Huh? Anybody go over there? Back there? Huh? Oh. I was not parking over there, brother. I wouldn't park over there. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, make it where you go around the whole yard. Like, right there.